Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com. Our Wednesday free play video is PGA Futures. I've been giving these out with regularity over at Twitter, at TGeorgeSports. Also been giving you some head-to-heads during the tournaments on daily head-to-heads. One golfer has to have a lower score than the other golfer. And that's how we put these up over at DocSports.com. Daily head-to-heads, usually starting on Friday. I'll usually let round one shake out, see what's happening, and then go from there. Sometimes I'll wait till after the cut and hit them on Saturday and Sunday. We've cashed 6 out of our last 8 tournaments. And those of you that don't like golf, who cares? You like money? I mean, it's don't leave it on the table. I mean, personally, I'm a golf fanatic. Play all the time, watch it all the time, have a big passion for it personally, which helps with my knowledge of that's why we've won 6 out of 8 tournaments. And I'm antsy to get out and play again. Those of you that follow me know I had a massive surgery in late February, where they took out. I had diverticulitis surgery where they took out about 4 feet of intestine and all kinds of bladder was gone, and so they chopped me up good, damn near killed me, and I've yet to be able to be fully recovered from that and go out and strike the ball, but I'm getting close. But I'm antsy. But this week we're going to give you out top 20s. We put these out on Wednesdays, usually on Twitter, but we're going to put them out on video today. And these are bets that you can kind of spread around, 30, 40, 50 bucks, whatever. I bet them every week and I make money on them every week. So why not give them out for free? Right? You guys can make a little money from these, and so we're going to give these out to you. And this week we're playing down at Colonial, down in Fort Worth, the Charles Schwab Challenge. And Colonial is the longest host course of any other course on the PGA Tour. They've been playing here that long. And it's got a really good field this week. A lot of Texas guys are going to come in to play. Scotty Scheffler, who is on top of the golf world right now, finished second at the PGA Championship behind Brooks Koepka. And we're going to talk about the LIV Tour pick here too as well. Something I saw on VSiN this morning, VSIN.com. If you're not watching those betting shows on there, especially Follow the Money with Mitch and Pauly, you're doing yourself a disservice. But that being said, they brought something to my attention when I was listening, and a light bulb went off my head, and I searched it out and going to make a bet on it. So I'll give that to you, a LIV pick as well this week. However, we're going to go top 20s here. And these are golfers that need to finish in the top 20 on Sunday. So if they miss the cut, the bet's over. But I think all these guys here will make the cut and be a factor in this tournament. And my long shot here, well, not long shot, but my best bet, who's kind of a long shot, which kind of raised my eyebrows. I think there's value in this number, is Cam Davis, plus 185 to finish top 20. He finished 4th last week in the PGA Championship, which is no easy chore. He's had 3 top 10 finishes since March on the PGA Tour, and he finished 7th here last year. And he's got the game for this course. Now, Colonial is a little over 7,200 yards, which is kind of average now on the PGA Tour, par 70. I played it 5 or 6 times. It's a tree line course. It's an older course. Accuracy off the tee box is crucial. It reminds me a lot of Harbor Town down at Hilton Head, which I played before too, where they host the RBC Heritage Tournament every year. You can hit the fairway and still not have a great look at the green. So it's a position ball course. You got to be able to position the ball off the tee box, out of the trees, and still give yourself an angle to the green. And the greens are a little smaller here because it's an older course. They've redesigned it a bunch of times, but it's still basically the same old course. So the greens are a little smaller. So guys that, gain shots on approach also are going to flourish here if they can get off the box okay. And Davis has got all those weapons in his arsenal. I like him. Jordan Spieth, minus 125, top 20 finish. I think he's only finished out of the top 14 once in this tournament. He's won it once and got 2 runner-ups. He's minus 125 for a top 20 finish. Well worth it. Didn't have a great PGA championship last week. That particular major seems to elude him. Those of you that don't follow golf, it's called the Grand Slam. There's 4 majors in golf: the British Open, the Masters, the U.S. Open, and then the PGA Championship. Spieth's won them all but the PGA Championship, and he just can't get near it. But I think he'll bounce back and play well here at this course in his home state. Long shot, Kurt Kitayama. I like him here at plus 300. He had one of the best final rounds on Sunday last week. Earlier this year, he won Bay Hill, which is Arnold Palmer's tournament, which has one of the strongest fields in golf every year. It's not a major, but players kind of consider it a mini major. They want to win Arnie's golf tournament. And he was able to win on a very difficult golf course, which I've played, by the way. Extremely difficult golf course. And the wind always blows down there, too. So I like him at plus 300. Another 2 others I like: Justin Rose, who's playing good golf this year. He won earlier this year at Pebble Beach. He had a few moments in the PGA Championship where you thought he might sneak in there. He's playing good golf right now. He's plus 125. And finally, last year's champion, Sam Burns, plus 125. I'm going to throw him out there as a flyer. Last year, he beat Scotty Scheffler in a playoff to win this tournament. I think he'll do okay here in defense of his title. Do I think he's going to go back-to-back? No. He's not playing good enough golf right now, but I think he can get a top 20 out of it. Now, let's talk about the LIV Tour this week. And I was listening to VSiN this morning, as I told you earlier, and they brought up, I think Mitch Moss brought up the fact that, have you seen Brooks Koepka at the hockey games? He's going to the hockey game here on Wednesday night. He was at the Heat Celtics game. He lives down by Miami. He's down there. He won $3-some million last week in the PGA Championship. And I read an article somewhere where LIV Tour will give you a $5 million bonus if you win a major on the PGA Tour. So, in fact, he might have won $8 million. He hadn't been hitting the range. He hadn't been practicing. He's going to play in LIV this weekend. You know, he likes to throw back a couple, too. And there was a head-to-head for the tournament, putting him up against Cameron Smith, who is an outstanding golfer that went to the LIV Tour from the PGA. He won the Tour Players Championship last year. Very good golfer. Had one of the best rounds on Sunday in the PGA Championship, I might add. Came on strong. They're a pick-em, minus 110 against each other head-to-head. Well, Smith's been practicing, getting ready for a tournament, and Koepka's been partying. You know, in order to win at a high level on the PGA or even the LIV Tour, you got to have your game dialed in. It's extremely difficult to win a golf tournament. Everything has to fall into place. And Smith, working hard for a win. First place on the LIV Tour is $4 million. There is no cut. It's only 54 holes. It's only 3 rounds versus 4 rounds. I don't think Koepka's going to be ready for that tournament. If you can find a bet to get money in on Cam Smith over him in a head-to-head for the tournament at a pick'em, that line's going to go up. But if you can find it early, well worth the stretch. Doc Sports, place to be. Give you a free $60. Link in the description below. If you've never been a member, we'll park $60 in your account. Go get yourself some golf picks this weekend, guys. Make some money. Good luck with these top 20s.